What's going on, guys? Jack7 here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a Smite Pro League team review. Today, I will be focusing on Team Dignitas. Now, Dignitas, where to start with them? They came second in the Smite launch tournament behind Team Solo Mid. They lost 3-0 in the final and then they had Shadow Q and Zapman. Shadow Q is support, Zapman is ADC, Last is in the jungle, the best in mid, and Anatoly in the solo lane. Nowadays, though, they have Dare to Care in the support because Shadow Q is wanting to leave, but he can't get out of his contract, so he's on the subs. So they got Dare to Care in the support role. They got Zapman still in ADC. They still got Last in the jungle. They got Gnaw in the mid lane because the best is left. So he wants to go to college or something. And you've got Xing in the solo lane because Anatoly's become the coach. So as you can see here, there's some problems with that. Dare to Care, he's a really good player. He's a really, really good player. Him and Zapman, but he's too aggressive. Zapman and Dare to Care are aggressive players. Zapman needs that person like Shadow Q who's going to tell him to come back and not go solo fire giant. Like if Zapman played Apollo and he did his ultimate into the back lines, Shadow Q would be like that person like, what the bloody hell are you doing? Get back here. That'd be Shadow Q for you. And then you have Dare to Care who's aggressive. He's not going to tell him. He's going to go on, get the kill, get the kill, get that bloody kill. That's Dare to Care. That is Dare to Care for you. And also, though, and then Last is still in the jungle. He's performing really well. He performed really well last night against Cognitive Red when Team Dignitas won their first win. Now 1-4, 1 win, 4 losses at the moment. So that's not really good. They're bottom of the NA League. I go saying they're the bottom of the North American League. And yeah, so Last is playing really well, like I was saying. Good captain, trying to get his team to stay together because they're struggling when he's trying to get them to work together well. Like I was saying, but Gnaw is in the mid lane and he's kind of struggling at the moment because he's one of the best league players in the world, but he's struggling in the competitive scene because it's a step up for him. He's never played competitive before, so people need to give him some time. They're rushing him too much. And then he got Xing in the solo lane. Xing came over from Cognitive Gaming, like Cognitive Prime, I think that is. But there's one problem with that. Xing was a jungler, and they got him in the solo lane. Like solo laners, should be like Zhongqi, Ra, Chalk. Well, you've seen him use Chalk, but he's only used Chalk, Mercury, Loki, people you can take into the jungle, and Ymir. That's all you've seen for him. He needs more of a different pool of solo lane gods to be able to compete with this because he's kind of struggling at the moment. But you never know. He could pick up. So Team Dignitas is played really well last night against Cognitive Red. And I think they can go on and do really well in the next couple of games to come. If they can just keep pushing and being that aggressive in the right places, and Last is covering when not his inexperience shows, Xing actually paying attention and playing well in the solo lane and knowing what he's doing, and Zapman and Dare to Care learning each other a bit more in that duo lane so they can play really well together. I'm really but Team Dignitas actually signed on apparently DJ Pernicus, who was on the analyst desk at the Smite launch tournament, so he may be coming in to replace Gnaw, but Last in the mid lane, but Xing in the jungle, DJ Pernicus out in the solo lane, which could actually work because I've seen Lassus on streams play in the mid lane as Ao Kwang, but Ao Kwang's low, so I don't know. And Xing would be moved back into the jungle, and he'd play really well in the jungle because I've seen him play in the jungle, and he's amazingly good at it. And DJ Pernicus, I've never watched him play, but let's hope if that happens, it could work. Because Gnaw needs a bit more experience, I think. That you should just give him some time, actually. I'd say give him time and keep DJ Pernicus on the bench. But they still got Shadow Q, which they could try and convince to come back in. because they need to try and convince him the chemistry's still there. The chemistry in the team is still there. And Anatoly needs to get his team together, and Lassus needs to work on it. They need to work on it, but they gotta give Dig some time. Dignitas needs the time. You can't just pressure a new team and go, whoa, you gotta do well, you're Dignitas. You gotta win every game, don't care your new team, you're Dignitas, you gotta win. People are putting too much hope on the name. It's a new team. 3 new players in the roster. Only 2 still left. Those 2 really can't affect the other 3 very much. Lassus is really the only one who can affect all 3. So let's just hope, though, they can, Team Dignitas can actually look up a bit more and get some more wins under the belt. Hopefully do very well, and hopefully they can look up for the 9th of January 2015 for the Smite tournament in Atlanta, which I will be hopefully watching over stream. Hopefully watch Dignitas and TSM do well. I'm a Dignitas. My favorite North American team is Team Dignitas. My favorite EU team is TSM, Team Solo Mid, who I'll be covering next, actually. So that's all I gotta say. Check out. I'm Jack, and I'm sick. Well, I hope you guys are. Sorry, I'm messing up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna be doing more. I'm gonna be covering. Next, I will be covering TSM. Yeah, I'll be covering TSM. That's all I got. And then I'll probably cover after that. Go back to the NA. And I'll probably cover Cognitive Prime or Cognitive Red. Or Fat Chunks. I don't know yet. Let's see what I have. Let's see what I do. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, that's all I got to say. I'm Jack, and I'm saying peace.